I'm just going to walk through the verse, phrase by phrase, and just give you a little hook for how I see it. For God, the greatest being ever. For God. This is who we're talking about. The one who spoke and created everything. The one who has no beginning and no end. The one who sees everything, knows everything, is all powerful. For God, the greatest being. Loved. Love is best a verb, and it is the greatest motivation. For God loved. This is what compelled. This is what motivated. This is what he acted out of. For God loved the world so much. The world, I see it as the greatest need. This world is beautiful when you look at mountains and valleys and rivers and all that. But when you look close and you see us, you go, this world isn't always so beautiful. And we have a need for something. For God loved the world so much that he gave. The greatest action. He didn't just sit back and tell the world they love. We just sang to one another how much that he loves us. This is the greatest action. He gave. What did he give? His one and only Son, his unique one, the greatest sacrifice. For God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son. God looked around. He didn't send something lesser than he put on flesh and bone and came to us. For God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son so that everyone, the greatest invitation on the planet, so that everyone, anyone. For God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son so that everyone who believes in him, this is the greatest response. This is the greatest response. Anything that we could do, out of all that we could do, this is the greatest response to what? To this God, this greatest being who loves us so much that he gives his one and only Son. So that everyone who believes in him will not perish. The greatest horror. The greatest horror. This is something that we can't, honestly, I don't think we can wrap our heads around this. What we are saved from, we can't wrap our heads around. We don't speak a lot about hell, right? It's not as popular today. Try to wrap your head around a forever without a God of grace, mercy, love, and justice. A complete absence of anything meriting God's attributes. No grace, no love, no justice, no mercy, and it just goes on forever. No protection, no intervention. A place void of God's presence. For God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son so that everyone who believes in him will not perish but have eternal life. The greatest gift.